November 29th, 2023. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. And we're going to talk about the homeless. So let's get started. So where to begin? Well, yesterday on my birthday there, I actually went up and got my tires put on. And I was going to leave a little bit of segment out of stuff that took place in between all that, but I think we better go ahead and show that now because it just seems like here it just keeps on rolling, don't it? Now, we've had a child that fell out downtown of a window. They're still investigating that. And what's interesting, they said that most of those windows couldn't be lifted open unless it was an adult. They could only lift them open by about 6 inches. So it's really kind of odd that this child fell out of that window. I don't know. Then we had a shooting out here off Nolan Road. I posted a video with Kansas City, Missouri going eastbound and about a 30-minute episode of 3 different waves of police vehicles. And they're showing that on several of the news medias here in Kansas City. You can check that out, guys. But this morning when I went to go get my tires put on, several things. Homeless was out like they always are up there. But before I got down to the tire store, there was a vehicle come out of that Quick Trip. And man, it was just moving on. It almost ran me and another vehicle off to the road, off to the side. Now, we both swerved as it came out. I'm going to show that. It had Kansas tags on it. Makes you wonder if this person was either high or drunk, one of the two. I noticed, they talk a lot about different things here about the way they're driving and stuff. But is any of these drivers that are doing this stuff being tested for drugs? I know they were talking about alcohol, but what about all this other stuff? What about the marijuana? What about the other drugs out there? Are they taking blood samples? Are they taking fingernail? Are they taking hair samples? What are they doing? It's another thing. I never hear anything about that. And these accidents that take place, they talk about these accidents, all these accidents over the area. Are they checking these people? Because I never hear them say that they were, they tested them for drugs. I just hear that they were either driving aggressive or this or that, and that's it. I mean, some people do drive aggressive and do bad things, but what about the ones that are high? What about the ones that are drunk? I don't know. But I never hear them talk about being high, just about being drunk. Lot on fentanyl, meth, and the weed. Well, weed's legal, but how legal is if they're intoxicated by this weed? I don't know. We're going to show that. Had a vehicle pull again in my driveway tonight just before I went out for dinner and stuff. And it was a Latin guy pulled in. And I just told him to get off the drive. And he just kind of stood there. He just kind of sat there. And then he turned his dome light on. So I come back and went back out and told him he better get off the drive. I got thinking too. Well, maybe in Latin, do they have different numbers? And I was looking, and I can count. And, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can do all that. But see, our numbers match their numbers. So I can't imagine, my address is lit up very well. There's no way my house could be mistaken. But I think some of this is intentional, and definitely is intentional, some stuff they're doing. But anyway, I wanted to show that because, see, even though that they speak in Spanish, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see that it's universal, guys. All right. So we're going to show that vehicle. We're going to show the homeless up there. Might have a couple other things here to show real quick. Oh yeah, and then last night, we got some new neighbors across the street moved in. It used to be 8 guys over there. They had like 1 or 2 vehicles. 8 guys from 25 to 35 years old. 8 of them living in a 2-bedroom house. Well, this is another group moved in over here, this rental house. But at 12:30 last night, my security cam tripped, and this bunch over here next door to me over here, they had thrown a whole bunch of trash out, stuff that was broken, an old couch and stuff. And these guys at 12:30 at night ran over here and grabbed it. Now, what's interesting, they put it out in front of their house, but they didn't take it inside their house, and they didn't take it inside their garage. They got a garage even. So surely they ain't going to be leaving that couch out here. We just got rid of that bunch up the street up there that had couches and a bed laying out and stuff. Surely not. So hold on, guys. I want to show that first. Okay, guys. I'm going to hit the play button here. Make sure I get the right one. And you can see that couch right there. Now, this was at 12:30 last night on the November 28th. You see these 2 guys walking across here. They're across the street, this other new rental house. This is 12:30 at night. This is what goes on here in Independence, Missouri, here in great Kansas City. And you see that flash there as me flashing my light there, my little pole light there, let them know, guess what, I see him. Because security cam tripped. But they were so involved in getting this couch. But what's interesting is it's still sitting outside. That's kind of weird, guys. Now, hold on. Okay, guys. Now we're on up here this morning, or yesterday morning now. Homeless sitting there out here up on Sterling 40 Highway at the middle panhandling. But on top of that, I'm going to show this vehicle. So, hold on. I'm going to stop this just real quick. Now, I'm going to move this over just a little bit. And this vehicle come out really fast out of this quick trip out of here. And this white vehicle in front of me, it moves over, swerves to avoid getting hit by it. And I'm over, you'll see here. There's that black vehicle. Watch this, guys. And I'm right there, all the way over to the curve. And it came out way fast, too fast there. Did get the tags off that baby, though. Kansas tags. Interesting. But we'll show that one more time. Not good, guys. Now, this person could have been high. This could have been drunk. Most of them are doing drugs, though. I mean, well, alcohol's a drug, but it's legal, but just like the weed. But they're doing weed and other different things and stuff. So hold on. Okay, guys. I don't know if you got that or not. I had a little bit of a glitch. I want to say this again just to make sure you heard me what I said. Down here is a liquor store off to the left, and there was a lot of homeless down there. Now, I come back here occasionally through here, sometimes when I come back from the zoo, and there's this vehicle that's sitting here. And I first thought, well, maybe it was helping some of the homeless, but I don't think so now. Because there was an altercation when I was standing outside waiting to get my tires on. And there was I would say from 6 to 8 individuals. 2 crossed over from this motel even on top of that. But there was probably, several, most of them were black. There was a couple, 3 white ladies that were there. And they were also going back down behind this place over here. Now, I'm going to show a couple more things here. And but what I find interesting, there was a black gentleman that come out, And man, he was mad. He was mad at him. He told me, I think he's about ready to probably call the police because he told this one, said, Kia, you shut your mouth, you effing, I'll just put it that way. And he used the N word. I mean, blacks use that just like anybody else. And when they get mad. And what was really interesting that, as you can see, this tire place, a very quality tire, is 2 blocks away. And I could hear them that far away. And they were going at it. One guy even had a club down there, makeshift club and stuff down there. But what I find interesting, if this vehicle isn't helping the homeless, then what are they doing? Are they distributing the drugs then? Because see, I thought it was that, and then this vehicle took off. So I think there was something more going on here in play, but this vehicle goes in and out in front of this place occasionally. Because like I said, I drive by here sometimes when I go to the zoo or from the zoo. Sometimes I go down 40 Highway, and then I go on down, whatever that is, Blue Ridge or whatever, and on down 63rd there and stuff. So hold on. Okay, guys, now this is a still shot that I took from my phone, and this was some people that was crossing over from that area into that Budget Inn, but they were going back and forth. And hold on just a second. Now there's a couple other ones there. I don't know if that was the one guy off to the right here was the one that maybe had the club. Hold on. And there, when the vehicle was there, I didn't get it when the vehicle's there because there was another person who was leaving out of this. I didn't want to get them in the photo shot when I took this photo. But there was several, like I say, there was probably, around that vehicle, there was probably 8 individuals, 2 women on top of it. There was a guy that was standing here originally, and he was taking a pee up against the building. And then the other ones were going back behind. Now, 2 of the women actually went to the bus stop over here to the side, but then one of them went back behind this building. I never seen her come back again. So, I mean, they're probably getting high back there and everything else. And like I say, it's something probably Kansas City, Missouri needs to be aware of, or Independence. Hold on just a second, guys. And see, there's that vehicle right there. And that's the vehicle, and there was like about 8 of them standing on the other side. And I've seen that down there before, and I thought, well, maybe it was helping him. But there was one guy that was in the vehicle. He was pushing a couple of them back. And they looked like they were fighting, arguing amongst themselves and stuff about something. So I don't know if this vehicle's actually coming out to help them and give them any food or anything else or if it was something else, but not good, guys. And I mean, you could see them hanging off the side over there. I was also told that some of them over there, they start fires back behind that place over there too. So this is Kansas City. This is Independence, Missouri. And that's why I was going to say Independence also patrols down through here too. So I don't know. There is a cutoff between Independence and Kansas City, Missouri down here on 40 Highway here, guys. But not good. Okay, guys, also want to show this real quick. Independence, they've been doing a pretty good job up here. Basically, a lot of expired temp tags, a lot of tags from out of state that's expired stuff. And this was over here in this area. So they've been out and about a lot. They've been looking, and it's cut down a lot of some of the stuff, some of the traffic that's going on over here too. I think that's another thing it's got to them. So hold on. Also wanted to show today too, Independence was up here going through the parking lot too, driving through, guys. So anyway, Independence gets 2 thumbs up today on patrol and being out there. Definitely a good thing. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for right now. A lot of stuff, still a lot of crazy stuff. People high, people on drugs, people out there driving around. It's not just about people not watching or being just aggressive. Most of these people, they are, I mean, they're a hive. They're floating on stuff. It doesn't matter if it's a fentanyl. It doesn't matter if it's, like I say, a little bit of everything out there. But it not good. And like I said this morning, I wasn't even going to show that. But anyway, like I say, it's good to get it out there, let people be aware of what's going on. It's another reason I posted another video before I left here, before tonight even, because, you know, when you see that many police going at a high rate of speed, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're not all going to a crash unless somebody died, and you're usually not going to see that many. Usually it's been a shooting, usually something like that, or they got a situation where they might have somebody that's holding somebody a hostage or something else, in a sense, like, you know, you never know. So that's why I always try to give everybody a heads up on some of this stuff. Anyway, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.